Hi everybody, I'm Michelle Smith, and in today's video, I want to talk to you quickly about how to budget your money when your income falls short. Now, for me, I normally do not have a short paycheck. My short paychecks are typically planned short because I get paid on the 15th and the last day of the month. Sometimes those weeks that lead up to the last paycheck. So for example, in the month of February, I fall short. And so there's just a couple of tips and tricks I want to share with you for how to get through those tough moments. So the main tip is to plan for short months. So for example, the month of January, this is my budget tracker here. So in the month of January, I had for the 13th, which is the first paycheck of January, I had a paycheck of $2,122.15. This is approximately $300 to $400 less than I normally get. And so, you know, you would say, well, how are you going to reach your bills and your expenses? Well, you plan for it when you have extra money. You don't spend that extra money. Although you could say I could spend it more on groceries. No, what I did instead was the last paycheck of December, I had extra income. So I had my side gig income. I had my son's Social Security payments. I had everything in here. And I just did my basic bills, which left me with $715 in overage. Rather than go a little crazy and spend more on groceries and even put more in savings, what I did was I stuck with what I normally did, and I had that extra money. I did do my sinking funds, and I did give a little extra towards my debts, but at the end, I put money in my savings. I did put another $25. I left a little bit of a buffer in my checking, and I still was able to reach some other goals. But for the most part, all of these things, the extra savings is something that was sitting there so that I would not have to worry about when January came. Another thing was I was going to pay my auto loan. I was only going to pay half and then pay the other half when January 13th came. This is really the 15th, but I always get paid like a day early with the credit union. But so coming back over here, because I had all of this extra income, rather than wait and carry over that second payment to my auto loan, I paid the whole thing in full. And so had I waited till I came here, I would have definitely been short. So now here's where some other things have changed. I paid my tithes, I paid my wireless, my iCloud, credit card statements, my Canva account, my pet insurance, my auto insurance, my loan, my life insurance, my renter's insurance, my files, internet, and phone, some business expenses, my Kindle subscription. I paid a Visa payment, but as you can see here, normally I would pay $62.31 for Chewy.com. It's actually $0. And the reason being is one of my pets died, my cat. He died last week. And so I don't need to obviously buy his kidney diet food because he's not with us anymore. Now, I'm not saying this is a way to get ahead of your bills, but I'm just explaining it for this particular situation. However, you see where I came down here to Vibrant Auto Loan. I thought I was budgeting this amount based on what I thought I was going to earn, but because I paid it over here in full, when I came here, I didn't have to pay anything. So that extra $227 was available for me, and I was still able, I didn't put anything extra in savings, but I was able to do groceries. I was able to put money in my cash envelopes for auto, personal, and pets because I still have a dog. And so I still have to, it was $10, is not much, but that amount I was still able to put towards her. She has insurance, so I don't have huge vet bills for her like I did with the cat. I was still able to put some money in my subscribe and save fund. And then when I came over here, I was also able to pay something towards my PayPal bill. And I saved $25 towards my emergency fund. Now, $25 may not seem like a lot for some, but my goal is to be able to put $25 to $50 in it per month until my son's birthday party, which coincidentally is this month on the 30th. So in 2 weeks after his birthday party, I will free up $150 a month that I can apply towards debt and savings. So I'm looking forward to that. I've been planning for his birthday party for 3 years. 3 years. I have let my own self go, like my nails and stuff. Oh, God, forgive me. My nails and everything, I haven't been able to do any of that. I've been focused on this birthday party. But priorities, priorities, priorities. When you are going to fall short and you know it, if you get paid like I do, plan in advance. Also, sometimes you don't know you're going to fall short. And if that ever happens, you obviously have to do a bare bones budget. For me, let's say I didn't have enough money. A bare bones budget for me would have literally been my tithes, my wireless, my iCloud, my PayPal payment, the business expenses, my insurances, my loan. But as I come down here, Kendall would have had to go on for the month. I would have had to just did without that. And that's pretty much like kind of all I really would have done without. But then when I come over here, my groceries, I know people don't recommend cutting your grocery bill, but in my instance, I tend to buy all organic foods and grass-fed free-range foods. If I fell short and I couldn't meet that, I would just have to go for conventional foods for a month. So I'm not going to go without eating, of course, but I would cut back and not do organic, and I would just do conventional. I thank God that I've not ever had to, do that. But if necessary, that's what I would do. Also, my personal, which is only $20 here, I couldn't cut that because that is actually for laundry. But in the instance of where I'm really, really tight, that $20 would go away. And guess what? Laundry would have to wait because I have enough clothes until the next paycheck. Same thing with pets. I don't necessarily need to fund this right now if my budget wasn't able to handle it. Subscribe and save, same thing. This would have been, it's just like groceries. I would have had to cut that out just for the month. And I may have even been able to make it up the following month when my paycheck was more. But this is pretty much how you do when it comes to having a budget and you realize that your income is falling short. So I hope these tips have helped you. I know this was a quick video. I didn't go through doing my budget for the last paycheck or the first paycheck of January. And the reason is because I am really short on time right now because I'm planning for my son's birthday. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Michelle Smith signing out.